Who was first? Was it Heather?
Yeah.
All right. Welcome, everybody, to Dungeon of the Mage, Session 3. Let's go ahead and jump in with character introductions. Pedro.
Hello, my name is Pedro. I'm playing Guillermo, the human bard.
All right. Heather.
Heather, I'm playing Candor, the Tiefling Rogue.
That's so different than a human ranger.
Yeah, I know.
Val.
What's up? I'm Val. I'm playing Archangelo, the Eladrin cleric.
Sly.
I am Sly. I'm playing Kaiden Varatin, the horned divination wizard.
And Ricky with a Y.
Hi, I'm Ricky. I'm playing Dream Climber, the Goliath Ranger.
Okay. Who would like to give the session recap?
I think Heather should do it.
I
Agree.
mean, I could do
Yeah.
it if you really want me to.
Just what she learned on the road.
Yep. Oh, it's half listening to y'all on my Bluetooth. Let's see, what did we do? Or what did y'all do? I know... Shit, I gotta go look up names again.
Oh my gosh.
You got a
Hey,
quest from some lady to bring her magic items for some dude she's working for, because he really wants them for his collection. You got a quest from the bard to deliver a coin purse to some drow. Y'all got some information about dungeon madness, or I think that's what it's called. I'm calling it that now. We actually managed to make it down into the dungeon, where Guillermo may or may not have licked the wall.
No, I didn't lick a wall.
That's why I said may or may not. You were tempted to, let's be real. We think. Y'all fought some goblins. Y'all fought some other stuff, which I didn't get to see, because I think I was stopped. And then some other stuff happened. I ended up with the cursed sword, and I think y'all found some vampires. Y'all found the vampire mafia. Y'all can fill in the rest of the blanks there.
Yeah.
There's mind flayers. The presence of mind flayers, at least.
Yeah, intellect of ours.
And selective hours. Okay. I did not see that fight, because I think y'all went on break, and I hit the mountains.
And
Yeah.
the
The
freaking
Grell.
needle tentacle dudes. Yes! Grell.
Oh, yeah.
The Toucan Sams of the world. That's what they look like to me with the beaks. All right. Well, that was pretty good considering you weren't here. So you've earned yourself some inspiration on that.
Sweet.
All right.
I'll probably need it.
Probably. Yes, the vampire mafia. Okay, let me move us over here.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, bless you.
Thank you.
Charlie is really thinking.
See
Excuse
you
me.
again.
Bless you.
You still smell like garlic?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna pick us up with where we last left off. So, Guillermo had opened up the door, or someone did, but Guillermo has stepped through, because that is where your token was when we ended the session, as you had gone through. As you move through, let me see who you can see. You see the one that's in the center. He hollers towards the group, "Halt!" You hear as his voice rumbles through the dark, and you see as torchlight sputters throughout the chamber, and you can see it looks like 9 figures, and they are coming from behind the statues that are in the middle, or the columns, rather. Nope, they are statues. They're coming from these 3 6-foot tall statues that look to be depicting male Waterdavian nobles. And as they step out, you hear one of them the one in the center. You stand in the dreaded crypts of Countess Haria herself. And our master shall have her due, you cattle. Choose now, gold or blood, lest you be damned like us.
Guillermo just kind of stares at them in like a mixture of like surprise and disbelief. He's going to hold up a hand to one of them, like just with the finger, like the waiting gesture. It's like, Guillermo must know. If he was to pay, does that cover the rest of his friends?
Welcome, mortals. You hear one of the ones on the side of the one in the middle. To our lair of eternal darkness, the payment is for each, not for a single one. And you hear coming from behind the statue as one begins moving forward. Fresh meat has stumbled into our midst. Your veins are pulsating with life. A feast to satisfy our hunger.
Guillermo does not be one to make a meal of. Perhaps if we were to come up with some sort of compromise, we could part ways amicably. Yes.
We can smell the fear emanating from your trembling souls. How delightful it will be to sink our fangs into your flesh.
He's going to very slowly turn towards the door and stage whisper towards the group. Guillermo requires a bit of assistance, please.
How much are you paying?
What?
How much are you paying? I gotta do the math.
He's going to slowly turn towards the vampires again. If Guillermo was to pay in coin, how much is it per person? Not too much, he hopes.
That is a great question. I feel like it was 5. The one in the middle calls out to the group and says, "Oh, I was wrong. It is 10 gold per person to have safe passage through our lair here, our dungeon."
In the budget.
You cut out halfway through. You said, in the
So
budget.
that's not in the budget.
Oh.
Well, then your safety is not in the budget, I'm afraid.
Does that include the rest of this dungeon, or is it just this room?
That includes this level here that you are on.
How much is that worth? Let me look.
Cotton kind of faces the group. I've got enough for all of us if we do go this route, but if we choose to go a bit more, then he's gonna cast message to Guillermo. If we decide to go a bit rougher, though, I can always throw a fireball their way.
It is very tempting. Guillermo's feeling a bit cheap right now. I was going to see if maybe they would accept a performance for a bargain. But, I mean, if we blow them to hell, then we wouldn't have to worry about that, well, would we?
Well, the problem is we've got those ones there, right? But how many other ones could there be? Like further in, like if their countess finds out we kind of murked her squad, how Like, would that put us in deep shit or not with her?
I'm also thinking if these aren't the only vampires here, would the rest of them expect a toll as well as we pass?
Hmm.
Hmm.
As you all continue with your conversation, you hear as another one steps forward towards this fallen body that's on the ground, and as they step, you hear like distant whispers that and like ghostly moans, but you can't quite like make out what is being said. But then you hear this vampire that stepped out. Do you hear the lamentations of those who have fallen prey to our hunger? Pay the toll, or soon you shall join their chorus.
I don't know if they're going to leave much room for negotiations.
Do they look tough?
He's Guillermo is gonna turn around and kind of take like a quick inventory of these guys' appearance and whatnot. Do they look tough, Mr. DM? That is the question.
Roll perception for me.
Okay.
Don't hover over their tokens.
What does it show you guys when you hover? I need to turn it off then.
All I'm seeing is like little portraits. I'm not seeing anything else, like no stats or nothing.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
some of them are probably
Yeah.
showing you their original portraits.
One of them
Yeah.
I saw and I was like, ooh.
And I went through all the trouble of renaming all their tokens. That's good to know.
Got a 9. It looks
Yeah.
huge.
It looks so as you look them over, in comparison to the group of 5 of you, like you do feel slightly overpowered by the sheer number that you see, and the 2 main ones, like not main ones, but the 2 that are flanking the one in the middle, they look to be the most tough of the group that you can see.
It's like this gentleman and this gentleman.
Yeah.
Hmm.
If they'll take a shiny stone worth 10 gold for my payment.
Just so you all are aware, I'm taking the image hover off, so it might reset you.
Okay.
Because, like, I mean, it's fine that it probably busted this encounter, but I don't want it to continue.
Would you potentially take a gem that is worth 10 golden coins as a payment towards this toll?
Well, that would pay for one of you, but yes, we are interested in items of value.
Then, speaking of items of value, could we potentially we could look for magical items for you on this floor and give them to you if you would let us pass?
You think that there is anything left of value on this floor? I don't believe you will find anything here.
I mean, my friend did find this very special-looking rapier.
Only a fool would pick up something such as that.
I mean, it was a bit of a silly decision, but you could have it instead.
Not giving up Amara. Amara is mine.
You named it?
Yes,
You
I did.
Kander can't give it up if he were to try.
I know.
If there's nothing of value, why are we gonna pay them to go through here?
That
Is
is
there-
a good point. If I were to move and let my friends pass, or not pass, but enter this room with me, you will not attack us, yes? Of course, we need to present ourselves in order to give you coin and whatnot.
Are you coming in to pay your due?
Yes. Of course. Yes, of course. Our dues.
Are you trying to deceive them, Pedro,
um.
or persuade? What are you going for?
I guess persuade. Yeah.
Okay. You can roll persuasion if you're able to roll. Just tell me because I haven't gotten back into Foundry.
Yeah, it's not even letting me in. I'm stuck at your world seems to take a while to load. Refer to this guide for troubleshooting possible issues.
Which is
Yeah.
interesting because this one hasn't done that before.
Uh-oh.
That's typically Curse of Strahd because I have all those maps done. But if you have D&D Beyond up, you can roll off of there and just tell me what it is.
Okay. All right. I'll roll off of that then. Oh, that's a shame. I rolled a 10 for my
Well.
persuasion check.
We would rather you not let the whole party in. Maybe just 2 additional would be fine by us.
Okay. He's going to dip back into the hallway to motion for Kaiden and for a Dream Climber to step on through, and he's going to make space for them.
Alrighty.
Yeah,
All right.
Laura's just going to be on my shoulder.
Reopen.
Yeah, this is not looking promising on the DM side.
I'm attempting to launch it now and see if it'll let me in.
Or something.
Foundry, come on.
It would be our luck that there's probably something down with it right at this very moment.
It's either the mind game.
Heather, you know me better than that to know that that's not a thing.
Shall I go get my dry erase battle maps?
Oh my gosh. Here, I got the map. I'm all set. You all are right here.
I'll go get out the graph paper.
Hold on, I got a map here. Yeah, I think this one's a dungeon. Yeah, we're good to go. Right in this area. Everything will be fine.
It's all
It's all
blurry,
blurred
man.
out.
Yeah, it's
It's all
all
blurred
blurry,
out.
dude. You won't let
Fine.
us see your background.
Well, it's because there's a window with dark curtains on it.
What the heck? Has anyone gotten in yet?
Nope.
Negative.
Well, that's fun.
You broke it.
I'm just gonna change a thing.
Are you in it?
Fire. No, it's down.
Okay. It's probably Forge, per usual.
Oh, lovely.
Well, they don't have any updates on their thing. Cool. Okay. So you two, we'll see how far we can get.
Oh, now Godright's talking shit.
Yeah, you guys need to pay the toll. Agree to the toll, and I bet we get back in.
Oh,
Stuck with a paywall? Ah.
I know, right?
Solomon's gonna he's like, I'm dropping from the game. Dream Climber. Yeah, Dream Climber will go through the door and then just as tall as he can, and then make room for someone smarter to talk.
Kaiden will follow through with Mora on his shoulder, probably sticking to one of the sides, not trying to be in the middle too much. How many people can I see?
I honestly don't know how many you can see from where you're at. Because, so, you for sure can see 4. You
Okay.
might be able to see 1 or 2 more, but some of them are still behind the statues.
So you get a kind of a gist at least 6 people.
Yeah. Yep, you're definitely picking that up. And the ones behind aren't being quiet. As you come through, you see another one steps from behind the pillar the statue that is the furthest away. And as that individual steps forward, catching whiff of the garlic that Guillermo had put onto himself, he says, "There's no garlic or crucifix that can protect you from us. In our presence, you are but lambs awaiting to be slaughtered, helpless against our tide of darkness."
That is very melodramatic of you, I must say. I know darkness,
true.
evil, all this, whatever. Maybe if we cheered you all up with a performance, you might think of giving us a discount for passing.
You think that you can perform to us? Now that's a
Yes?
sight that we would probably laugh at.
I mean, if I was to come up with a sort of comedic performance, the laughing would be very good, yes?
Comedic? You think us to be fans of that instead of the dramatics?
I mean, we could try for something dramatic if that would be more of your fancy.
I assure you that the comedy is not what we seek after.
Right. Money or gold. I know that's what this you're actually seeking. But let's, come on. I mean, we could be a bit more amenable than this, can't we not?
As you're talking, you see us two kind of move more like directly in front of the group. And as they do, you see one, another comes like with lightning speed, towards them and grabs on to one of them and appears to be biting the neck of one of the members of the group. Witness our ferocity, mortals. Our thirst for blood knows no bounds. Soon you shall feel the sting of our embrace. And you see as the one falls to the ground with a groan, holding onto their neck. A mere taste of our power, adventurers. Consider yourself sworn, pay the toll or else. And then that individual just like falls completely down on the ground.
Wait, it's the vampire bit the other vampire?
Can we
Yeah.
insight check these fools?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can insight check.
Vampire
Could I
section.
also? Also, did they say crucifix? Just wondering.
Yeah, they did.
Huh.
I got a 19 insight.
Just getting to.
Is anyone else rolling insight?
Yeah.
Yeah, well as well.
Has anyone gotten into Foundry?
No.
No.
Damn.
Kander won't be
Guillermo.
rolling
Oh
insight
my
because he thinks this
gosh.
is way too much. This is like way too entertaining. They should really
Yeah.
start their own troop.
Well, the crucifix is probably a poor line from me, but good job, Sly,
was
for
just-
catching that.
I was just marveling at the Faerun pantheon for having Jesus in there as well.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes ChatGPT forgets these things. I asked for dramatics, and that's what I got.
I got a 9.
Okay.
I also got a 9.
9, 9, 19. Anyone else?
Wow. Freaking Foundry really just decided to flop over and die, huh?
Yeah, it did. Well, and I don't. It's not Foundry. It's definitely the Forge.
Yeah, I'll go for it. Yeah. You said insight?
Mm-hmm.
10.
Heather, did you roll also or no?
Way too distracted by these vampires and the way they talk.
That's fine. That's fair. Yeah, it wasn't a crucifix. It was a holy symbol.
Gotcha.
Did someone say holy symbol?
Shockingly, Dream Climber, you, as you're like staring at them, and since you're hovering, pretty tall and looking, you notice that they're really not super convincing to you in their outfit. Like the two that are on either side of the first one that spoke, those ones like you're unsure of, but the rest of them, like, you immediately start noticing like they don't seem like they are in fact vampires. You notice that they're all holding torches except for the two. So that's like one immediate giveaway. They're holding torches, and it does seem like they're putting a lot into this act that they're doing with the group. Almost reminding you of Guillermo himself.
Oh, I was going with the Key and Peele vampire sketch, but okay.
Oh god, I love Key and Peele.
How far away is the guy that fell, that got bitten?
About 10, 20, about 30 feet from you.
Dream Climber's he's gonna look at them real hard. He's gonna look at the guy that bit him and all the torches, and he's gonna go, I think you're fools, and we would be foolish to give you money. Dream Climber says, out of his way.
Foolish to give us money. Who are you to speak that way? The main one yells towards Dream Climber.
Dream Climber goes, I'm Dream Climber. Guillermo uses his own name a lot, but I'm Dream Climber.
And I am Guillermo.
See?
Pushes his fingers into his brow and it's like, oh my god.
If you wish to have safe passage, you will pay the toll, or else.
Or else you'll fake bite me like you did this man?
The one that is fallen on the ground, sets up a little fake, and he like moves his hand, and you can see that he was in fact bitten.
That is nothing but a flesh wound. That's a flesh wound, nothing more. Quit being a pansy.
How method.
I could fake a better injury than that.
Oh, let us see. You think you can do better than we? Go for it. Show us.
He's gonna immediately turn towards Dream Climber. Punch me, you big fool, as hard as you can.
Yeah, alright. So, unarmed strike.
He's he's intentionally gonna just headbutt your fist. So there's no I don't want to roll against AC.
He's totally hitting you, and you're getting some damage.
All right.
No, if you want to try to act it, you can.
Well, yeah, that's the whole point. He's gonna try to ham it up real good, pretend like he got knocked out or something.
Dream Climber pulls way back and just swings right at him.
Okay, so would Dream Climber be trying to play into the performance, or is Dream Climber hitting?
I mean, he's gonna hit him. Well, were you leading with your face?
Right, yeah, no. He's trying to sell the fuck out of this performance. Like, he's trying to really make it look like Dream Climber hurt him.
Yeah, Dream Climber's gonna just go into the solar plexus. Just try to get up under his armor and just really drive up there, maybe pick him up a little bit and just let him down.
Hell yeah.
Haydn is going to subtly cast Prestidigitation to make a splat of blood just come from Guillermo's mouth.
And then Guillermo, of course, like after being struck in the solar plexus, he's going to wheeze in time with the splurt of blood coming out of his mouth, and he's gonna like cough a bit and then flop to the floor like a fish. And he's trying to sell the performance.
Okay. I need you to make a performance check. I also, because what I heard from that is you are being dropped a bit, but you're trying to make it seem like one, not get hurt, but also sell it. So I also need a dexterity check as well.
No. He's not trying to avoid being hurt. Like he's
so Ricky is actually rolling damage on you.
The pain is part of the performance. Yes.
Okay, Ricky, on unarmed strike. You don't need to hit. You're actually hitting him.
All right. So, he takes
Performance
4
with
damage.
advantage.
Oh. It's just four damage from.
Nice. Anybody got into Foundry yet?
No.
No.
God damn.
Oh, 20.
I rolled a 29.
Okay, let me
Damn.
open.
Is there a way to reset it on Foundry?
I mean, I can't even get into Foundry or Forge, rather.
Oh, Forge there.
Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, it's just spinning over and over again.
I posted the an FAQ thing in the general chat regarding the gray screen, which is essentially what we're dealing with, the constant loading screen.
Yeah, mine's decided to stop loading and it's giving me a timeout error now.
Oof.
Okay, I'm in Forge. Let me see what this does. This is either going to make it worse or better. Probably worse.
I mean, worse is my computer exploding. I don't think we're gonna get there from this.
I don't think you know my abilities. You said your performance was a 29.
Yes.
Ah, it seems you have been schooled at some point. That seems rather convincing. Even the blood looks to be real.
So, with that praise, he's going to go ahead and stand up, dust himself off, and act like, like he hasn't been hit at all, even though, he is in pain. He's going to turn towards them and say, well, when you learn from the best, you perform the best. I was schooled formerly under Madame Songbird in Baldur's Gate. Perhaps you've heard of her? She runs a very famous school.
I was merely joking. It's very clear he obviously hit you.
I'm in. Oh, I'm not in.
Yes, of course. But that was a powerful blow. Imagine being on the business end of such a strike.
So I'm gonna give him a flex.
Well, I do say, I have heard rumblings of this. Did you say Madame Songbird? I heard she believes herself to be a great actor, but she really, truly is a fallen one at best.
Oh, how dare you! Running such a prestigious school requires the
You know what they
utmost
say
mastery.
about those who are teachers, those who can't, they teach.
Fair.
How dare you! He kind of just like turns away from them, dramatically flicks his head up, and just holds his hand under his chin. Oh, such boors.
I just got in.
Me too.
Wait, is it? Oh no, still loading.
DM's not in. That's good for you all.
Y'all got my fucking hopes up.
I just I went into private browsing.
Oh,
and
there
did
we
it
go.
through that
I'm
way.
in.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Founder's still trying to figure out what it wants to do
Oh,
with me.
I was in.
Oh wait, nope, I'm in. I think.
I was in, and I don't know what happened. It kicked me out again.
Bugger.
Womp womp.
Like, I was there, and all I did was move my mouse so I could find where we were on the map, and it reloaded. I mean, at this point, I just want me to be in. I don't even care if the stream view gets in at all. I just would like for the DM to be in.
Thank God, right? We don't care about you.
Oh, the poor stream.
Oh, maybe? Maybe?
Ooh, game, hello?
Hello? I think we're getting there. Worst stream ever. It's just us. I think we're in. No, wait, we're not in. Maybe we are in.
I am in. Woo! Yeah!
I
So are we
keep...
fucking up the vampires?
Well, you're gonna have to give the DM a chance to actually be in.
Oh.
That's overrated.
Let's call him mobile before he gets here.
I was gonna say, Dream Climber casts Fireball while the GM's out.
Get a joke. Are vampires humanoids? Are they considered humanoids by the monster manual?
I could have sworn that they're counted as undead.
Damn it. Okay.
Yeah, they're
So
undead.
it's
Human
Wait, did I already
shaped.
type
Come
out
on.
divinity? No. Oh hell yeah. I can turn undead. I forgot about that.
Ooh.
Charlie loves that feature.
Shut up, Ricky. Shut up, Ricky. I am now in. Let me move people out, though. So before you start moving tokens, give me a chance to get this. Ricky. And you probably... Okay. It's like super tiny.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. 7.
All right. Let me fix the stream before Godright says something.
But I want to see what day it is.
Huh?
Well, they also use a Julian calendar apparently in a Faerun.
Mm.
All right. What would the group like to do?
Hmm.
Not pay.
Yeah. Guillermo's kind of holding on to the whole either you give us a discount or just let us pass completely.
Ivan's got a fireball ready and waiting.
The leader of the group looks and says, I suppose for a group your size, we can 8 gold apiece if you would like passage through this level. We will make sure that no one of our order messes with your group. What are you to be called?
Oh, we are the troublesome troubadours. A glorious name, I assure you. If you were to ever visit above ground, of course, we're quite famous.
Really?
Us going above
That's funny.
ground would not do well for us, I'm afraid.
Oh, why not? Maybe a nice robe, some lotion to protect your skin. I mean, visit at night. Avoid the people that smell like garlic.
You smell like garlic. It has no effect on us.
Are you sure? I think that might just be my cologne.
Mm. You should ask for better cologne in your stocking.
I mean, the last time I asked for anything, I got coal in my stocking instead.
We also just added Christmas to them.
I
We're
mean,
just going
World of
for it.
Warcraft has their own Christmas. We can just pretend we have.
Yeah, it's
I don't know.
Christmas.
Christmas, yes.
So 8 gold apiece. That would be 40 total for your passage. It's a discount of 10.
I mean, that is a bit more amenable, but what if we were to perform for the Countess herself? Would she, do you think she would appreciate a bit of entertainment? You know, a song and dance, a play or two?
One of the ones more north of you looks and said she would eat you for dinner and spit you out.
But I mean, I don't think I would taste very good. Why would she do that?
Don't you see? You would taste delightful to us. Your blood is what we long for.
How about I perform a bit of a dance for you instead?
Dance, do you think that you can just dance your way with us and just pass on by?
I mean, there's always a possibility, yes?
If you must.
So to Kaiden and then to Loriman, he's going to whisper these words. Follow my lead. So he's going to draw his swords, step forward. This is something I learned above ground during my younger years. It is called the Swords Dance. Allow me to show you. And then he's going to step forward again, and then again, and so
As you step there, the one that is still laying on the ground, upon you getting closer, does go ahead and stand.
Oh, he's no longer prone.
Oh, are you feeling better now?
I do not wish to be stepped on by you. And he's
Oh,
still holding his neck.
Why would I step on you? I'm going to perform for you. And he's gonna do a bit of a pirouette and attack them.
Attack them?
God damn it.
Yeah, he wants to like do a little spin and then like kind of like disguise his attempt at attacking him as like, oh, you know, it's just part of the dance, haha. But obviously, yeah, he is trying to like harm this guy.
Roll me a stealth for what you're trying to do, and then we'll go from there. Always want to type on the wrong keyboard.
That is
21.
Ooh.
Oh, okay, so emboldening bond, it says They can add a D4 to any attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. This is an ability
Yep.
check, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
People.
okay, that 21 became a 25.
Nice. Go ahead and roll initiative. You will get to do one. Garima will get to make an attack, but then we will go into initiative.
Guillermo gets surprise round. Oh.
Guillermo winds up being the last.
Well, you will still go first, and then it'll start the rest of initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Could you roll Moro's initiative, please, Charlie? Okay.
No problem. Nice. An 18. 19, rather. Alright.
We're probably
Go.
at our level. Initiative.
Alright. Pedro, go ahead with your attack.
All right. Come on, 20. Oh.
Oh. You can add an emboldening bond.
So that's a 14 to hit. Let me roll for the emboldening bond. So it's a 16 to hit.
Okay. That will hit.
So that does 5 slashing damage. And then as soon as it
I
connects,
thought you were dancing.
Oops, that was a bit of a mistake. You might have gotten a bit too close.
You see as they all begin to ready attacks to towards the group they've now grown. Instead of just kind of paying it like, being intrigued, they are suddenly pissed by you. Candor, you were up. Oh shit, what the fuck was that?
No, but it scared me.
Oh my
Huh?
god.
Yeah, a little bit.
Just let me mute that.
Ooh.
Oh, Candor is gonna run up to. Oh god, there's another. Oh god, there's more of them. To this guy. I'm gonna pull out both my rapiers, and I'm going to.
Stab.
Yep, stabby
Stab,
stab.
stab.
Oh, this is fun. Now Foundry's not telling me what you all roll.
Let me see. That was a 13 plus
Oh,
6.
it's being
Oh,
slow.
wait. Plus 7. I think. Because I think I saw a 13.
It was a 13.
Okay.
A
So that
13
would
will
be.
hit.
Okay. I was going to say that'd be 20 total. So I'm going to.
A 13 will hit.
Does emboldening add to damage? Yeah, check.
I don't think it. When I
Think
read
so.
it, I don't think it did.
No, it's just the attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Womp womp. Was worth a
One
try.
turn, you can designate which, though.
And then since
Yeah.
no one's around me, I'm going to do my sneak attack.
Oh, now it came through. Okay. Okay, tell us what we see.
Oh my lord.
That I have my shiny rapier in my hand. You stab him right through the heart. You just see the light come out the other side. And I'm going to run this way. Wait, I have 30 feet.
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
Nope, that'll be it.
Okay, I'm gonna guess we're gonna hear a sound when I move this. Oh shit. All kinds of fancy things.
Actually, I can do this I'm going to bonus action dodge just because I can. Wait, never mind. I'm going to bonus action dash. Sorry. I moved
Okay.
just a little bit further back.
Because I'm coming for y'all. All right, you see
Yeah.
as this one rushes towards Kaiden and does a 26 hit for Kaiden.
Oh yeah.
Okay, as
Oh,
it rushes and slams into you, delivering 6 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
And
Cool.
then he tries again, but I'm guessing a 9 will miss.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, Kaiden's turn.
Ah, very cool. Yeah, I am going to cast Fireball and try not to catch Guillermo in the middle of it. Am I able to make it explode there without catching
Ooh.
Guillermo in the middle?
So it's hitting his square, so that would catch him.
Okay, I can adjust this a little bit then.
Yeah, I mean you don't need to worry about move. Okay, yeah. We'll go with that.
Sweet. I'll roll some damage on that.
Damn.
Dumb.
36.
Custom fireball dice.
Okay, do they all take 36 each?
They need to
Yeah.
make a dexterity save
Okay.
of DC 14.
15. It says 15 on the thingy.
Yeah, that's just from the spell book for the feature I have. My DC is 14.
Ah.
Alright, if they fail, they take full damage.
Yep, and half if they pass.
Okay, well, let's see. Okay, he will be... I do not like this effect. It's like making it hard to see them. Okay, so you
I can
will
delete
see...
it if it makes it easier.
It's
The
okay.
fiery.
Well, so 1, 2... You see as... These 3... they don't stand a chance, so they are just out. They don't even have to roll. Okay, you see as 3 of them suddenly drop in the flames. Okay. And it was 36. The main one who had been doing most of the talking just begins screaming in sheer pain.
Music to my ears.
Perfect.
The Undertaker?
That's what the group is called.
Okay.
Oh man, he's about to.
About to hear some bells.
The gravestone pile driver off the top rope.
Alright.
My God, it came through the top of the steel cage. Oh my God.
Alright, the only one that seemed to have been able to not take full damage is the one here. Okay. Anything else for your turn?
No, that's my turn done. For Mora's turn, Mora's just going to try and slash at the guy in front of me
Okay.
with his talons. Nice.
7. Well, that will hit.
As 1 point of slashing damage.
Nice.
Get him, Mora.
Let's go, bird.
And that's Mora's turn.
Okay. Alright, Dream Climber.
Dream Climber's gonna just take a step, just rush at this guy with the spear. Attack. 14.
14 will hit.
14 will hit. Oh, that's not gonna be good for them. It's 9 on the first attack. He's just gonna wham on the first one. He'll pull back, hit him again. Well, attack him again. Oof.
And that will
Probably
miss.
not.
You can add a
Oh, I can add the D4.
yeah.
Yeah, you were emboldened.
You can roll it, but it will still miss even if you get a 4 on it.
Ah.
I'm rolled it anyways.
Okay.
Got a 4.
Alright,
at
it
that,
misses.
13. Laying it. And then I'm gonna bonus action use my Polearm Master attack and try to hit him with the butt end of the spear. Balls.
You roll your d4.
I think it's only once per
Oh,
round,
is it?
right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you
That'll be
should have waited.
I'd have rolled a 1 on that one.
Okay, mark some different. Alright. You see as this one rushes forward towards Guillermo and is does a 14 hit Guillermo?
Nope.
What about a 21?
Oh, yeah. That unfortunately that hits him.
Okay. 10 bludgeoning damage as he slams into you as he rushes forward.
Guillermo cries out in pain, and this time he's not faking.
Alright, you see as the main individual, he puts up his hands and this is not at all what we wished for. Let's just be done with this before any more harm is to come to either side. Think it's fair to say that you all are free to pass on by. There's no need for any of this.
Oh, really? You want to let us pass now, after I did my song and dance for you, and we did our performance? Now?
Your song and dance damaged the person who's at your feet.
He was of weak constitution.
If this is what you want, is to carry on this way, then I suppose you shall have it. He is going to rush forward. And he is going to attack Guillermo. You see as he takes a scimitar and does a 15 hit?
Nope.
A 24?
Yeah.
Can't math. 7 slashing damage. And
Ow.
then he is going to try, he has a small dagger in his hand. A 11 is not going to hit.
So, Guillermo, after being struck, he's first going to unleash his fury.
It's not your turn yet.
It's not?
No.
Oh. Oh,
No.
well, shit. I take back what I said then.
Where is this one? I don't know why it's not marking. Okay.
Rick.
All right. Upon seeing what has happened, the one here towards the north is going to begin to take off from. That's not the right stat. What is going on? That's fascinating. What is it? Okay, hold on 1 second. Somehow it's messed up my stats on one of them. But you... Boundary, what are you doing to me?
It too was scared by Guillermo's performance.
I mean, if he can take a punch from Dream Climber, then how tough is Guillermo, right?
Well, it's added them on, Wonky, because it gave it the wrong stat block, and now when I went to re-add, it put... It's got... So let me... It's gonna take me a second to try to fix this. He should be... And where is he? So I have 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3. But I have 4 that are down, and that's not great. Oh, that is right. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I got it fixed now. Okay. This one to the north is actually going to go ahead and begin to leave from here.
He's off to cry to his vampire mommy.
Alright, now it's Guillermo.
Alright, so first things first is he's going to use his bonus action to use a defensive flourish. So the sword in his main hand is going to glow a little bit as he moves in to strike. And let me roll for damage, or to attack first.
Which one are you attacking?
Oh,
The one to the
The
north or
Undertaker.
south? Okay. Well,
No,
they're
the
all of them
Undertaker in
are
front of him.
Undertakers.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
yeah, the Undertaker to the south of me.
Okay.
Excuse me. Very sorry about that. Okay. So that is a 19 to hit.
Okay,
and,
that will hit.
8 slashing damage. So when it connects, it kind of releases like a burst of energy, and you see like a swarm of like music notes kind of surrounding Guillermo. So I'm gonna roll for. Okay, so I'll do that. All right, rolling Bardic Inspiration. So that is an extra 2 damage to this guy.
Okay.
And my AC goes up by 2 until the end of my next turn. Or
Okay.
until the start of my next turn. And then now I'm going to use my extra attack to attack this guy behind me. Uktarl.
Okay.
Oh, I did not mean to roll advantage, so sorry about that. That's an accidental click on my part.
Okay, so your first roll, it looks like, would have been 14, and 14 misses. Oh, but then, have you done your D4 already, or no?
I have not, so I'm gonna... That would have been a 16 total. Does that still miss?
No, that hits. And you were one that had that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It was me, Lorman, and Kaiden.
Okay.
So yeah, 4 slashing damage to Uktarl.
Okay.
And that's it for my turn.
Alright, Archie.
All right. I've heard all the talk about vampires, so I'm gonna assume these are vampires. Gonna move inside, and I'm going to cast daylight. Where's the sun?
Whoa.
Oh, what the hell?
That's
Oh, Jesus.
huge.
You cast that, you see it takes them a moment to even, like, respond, and then, the main one, Octoro, goes, I'm melting! But it has no effect that you can see.
God damn it. Oh well. Fucking liars. Whatever. I still got bonus action. That's a waste of a 3rd level.
At least we can
Alright,
see really well.
yeah.
Yeah?
And now they can't cast darkness on us.
Do you think they're spellcasters?
I'll just use a phase step and it's 30 feet. So I move 20. I'll move another 10 before casting that. Does that guy get attack of opportunity?
He
since I moved?
does. Yeah, because he
All
hasn't
right.
used his reaction. Does a 19 hit?
Yeah, that does.
As he slams into you, delivering 9 bludgeoning damage.
I did the math really quick. Okay, yeah. Oh wait, is that a reaction? Hold on. Sorry. No, it isn't. Oops. Alright, whatever. I'm just gonna face step over here and try to charm at least one of these guys.
What was the question about the reaction?
Huh?
Sorry, I'm having a hard time hearing your audio.
Oh, no, you're good. I used to face step, so these two have to make a saving roll against being charmed.
Okay. And is that a wisdom save?
Yes, sir.
What's the DC on it?
Kind of.
Well, one of them definitely failed.
8 plus pro plus wisdom. So I think it would be a 15.
Okay. The one closest to you failed, the one further up passed.
Cool. At least we got one.
And
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
what is that gonna do for them if they... So what happens if they failed it?
They are charmed. So they can't attack the charmer or target the charmer with harmful abilities.
Okay.
And I have advantage on ability checks against them. Or to social interact.
Okay. Alright. This one is Okay, he is going to actually, let's see. Upon seeing you arrive there, he is going to disengage and also take off running.
Dang it. Oh.
Alright, Candor, you are up.
Pull up my other rapier and hope my shiny one doesn't get jealous. I'm going to run up and hit
But you're
this
still
guy.
holding the other one, right?
Yes, so I've got
Okay.
the shiny one in my right hand, my other one in my left.
Okay.
So I'm gonna
Sorry.
Why has it messed up all of my stats?
Okay.
Oh my gosh. I don't know what Foundry has done, but like every thing I click on, it's giving me the same stats, so like I don't even know who's who anymore. Or how
Really?
much damage that they've taken.
Heck.
Like, because this one is now giving me the main guy's stat block, the one that you're attacking.
Oh.
Yeah, all of... Okay, that one's giving a right.
I think I'm the only one that hit that guy, and it was for 9 damage.
Okay. Where is he on here? So give me 1 second. Okay, he's the next one.
Oh, that's not true. He took
Oh.
1 from
Yeah.
From Mora, yeah. That's right.
Okay, give me 1 second to fix this real quick.
Moro, the badass barn owl.
I don't know what's going on, like, though, that it's... I've never had it change the stat blocks on me. I'm just gonna pick something. So he was at 20.
gone.
Andor stabbed him out of existence. Turned him into a some sort of witch. That's impressive.
It was just the easy. It was what popped up on my thing, so I went with it.
The magic weapon sure is something.
Okay. Hopefully it stops doing that. Okay. And you said so it's 10 so far on him?
Yep.
Her. Okay. What was your attack on it, Heather? A 16?
16.
16 will hit.
And then it was 8 damage.
Okay. Anything else?
Then
Sneak
I'm
attack
gonna go
or
ahead.
anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna sneak attack her.
It's still the dude. I just grabbed
Her.
whatever folder I was in. 12. I just didn't want it to be the token that it should be.
Yeah.
Anything else?
And if they're still alive, I'm gonna bonus action attack with my other rapier.
Okay, still alive.
I can't tell what I hit with, so let me see.
12 will miss.
Okay. And
But I
that'll
don't...
be my turn.
Oh, you didn't have it, so never mind. Okay. Okay. Well, it is going to turn to Candor and attempt to attack. Does a 24 hit? Was that a
I'm
funny
gonna
joke?
No, I was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and preemptively say I'm gonna use Uncanny Dodge to have whatever attack damage I'm getting.
Well, that would be 5 bludgeoning. Yep, 5 bludgeoning on that one.
Is that halved or no?
And no, it's not half. Did you take Uncanny Dodge?
Yeah, I'm gonna use my reaction to Uncanny Dodge.
Okay. And then it is going to turn to Kaiden. Does a 14 hit Kaiden?
No.
And that will be its turn. Alright, Kaiden is up.
Biden is going to cast Toll the Dead on the spooky looking one above Guillermo.
Okay.
That is a wisdom save DC 14.
Nice. Failed.
So that's 2d12. 16 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
And that is Kaiden's turn.
Alright. Moro.
Moro is going to distract the target in front of Loriman, giving the help action to him. And that is Moro's turn.
Okay. Alright. Dream Climber.
Yeah, Dream Climber's gonna take a stab with advantage because of the. Oh.
Okay, that will hit.
Right, so they get that one. And they're also going to get a little dreadful strike action, so that's 9. Yeah. Why it's in there twice. 9 damage on that attack.
Okay.
Attack again and use the emboldening bond that I needed on that one. 29.
That will hit.
Ooh.
11.
Okay. And when it looks severely injured in critical condition.
Severely injured. Well, in that case, you got to use the bonus action to just try and hit it with the butt. of
Yeah.
his
Okay.
weapon.
Tell us what we see. There is no way that you are not taking it out.
So he sees God, I can never remember the owl's name. He sees him flying around and he uses the distraction, just jab the spear in. And when he does that, his shadow also jabs the spear in and gives that little bit of mental psychic damage. And he just out in again and then out and just swings it with the back end of the butt of the spear and catches him. And he goes, "Who's bleeding now?" And then he's gonna step over to this one.
You see as that one falls and dies as it turns into this monstrosity with like blue flesh, and it's very clear it was never a vampire or anything close as it falls to the ground dead.
Right. That's gross.
Icky. Ugh.
That's the end. He's like, he steps over. He just makes sure he doesn't get any on his boots. He's like, Guillermo, I may need my boots cleaned later. End of his turn.
Okay. All right. You see as this one, upon seeing what Dream Climber has done to its friend, it turns and faces you and is going to miss with a 10. And does a 19 hit for Dream
Does.
Climber? It does.
Yep.
As it slams into you, delivering 9 bludgeoning damage for its turn.
So, just for intimidation's sake, I'm gonna use Stone's Endurance, and I'm gonna reduce that by 10, or 12. So I take no damage on
You
that
take
one.
no damage.
I
Nice.
just go, ha 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 ha, right in the guy's face.
This is not going well. Upon seeing what has happened, Octaro goes, again, we can call this off. There is no need for us to continue with this. And go ahead.
I mean, we could call it off. How's this sound? Poll? What was it? 100 gold pieces per person?
It was 10.
It was 10. We were only asking for 10, but then we said 8. But we don't need any gold. You can go. You can be gone, and we will let the
How
others
much-
know not to bother you.
No, I'm asking for a toll from you.
Well, we can't. 100 gold. We don't have that.
What can you pay?
We can pay. Probably not very much. We can pay 55 gold.
And then you'll leave us alone? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes. We will leave you alone. In fact, we will spread word of the, what's your guys' group name? Because I feel like it changes.
The troublesome troubadours.
Yes, we will spread word of the troublesome troubadours and let all know to fear you and to not bother you.
Well, do take a good look at your allies next to you, how they're burnt to a crisp. Should you try again, this shall be your fate. Well,
No, we
I do
have learned.
need to ask the rest of my companions to see if this is how we want to go about this, but what do you all think?
I think it's pretty convenient that they want to give up now that we started kicking their ass.
We tried
But,
to give up before.
Yeah, but I wanted to kick your ass some more.
And to be quite honest, I've worked up quite an appetite. I think I'll be taking a bit of your blood now.
There's plenty on the ground. You don't need to take it from me. There's plenty there. So much to go around.
Perhaps, but my friends are thirsty too. We've worked up quite a sweat. We have to replenish ourselves, of course, and we have a few meat bags before us.
Well, you've made some extra crispy here that you can have. You don't want much. I don't taste good. I promise.
So I'm gonna. This is me essentially saying I'm gonna attempt intimidation roll, but Guillermo's kind of gonna like make himself look a lot bigger, like raise his swords above his head, and he's gonna just yell in Oktaro's face. He'd say, "Get out of here now!" And then yeah, I'm gonna.
Oh,
Make
sorry. Candor would like to insight check to make sure that they aren't gonna like stab us in the back if we do try and leave the room.
Okay. Roll. Roll intimidation as well. Guillermo.
Yes. So I got a 23. I'm gonna add the 1d4 on there just for extra spiciness.
Yep.
27.
Yep. So they are very much intimidated, and Candor, you really get the sense that they didn't actually mean for an attack to transpire from these events. They were simply trying to sell you on their performance of them being vampires and extort the group for money. But aside from that, they did not want this to happen the way that it has.
They didn't want to die? Weird.
They didn't want to fight. Like, they didn't want to fight, period. Like, that was never the intent from the group.
Hmm.
So Actaro is going to take and drop a won't drop. He will hand to Garamo a coin pouch, but he is going to dash. You can definitely decide to opportunity attack him as he begins to flee from the group if you would like, Pedro. Or you can let him go.
He's handed over the money, so Guillermo's gonna go ahead and let him slide.
He begins to just dash, and I am sorry for what I've done.
I remember that.
Hmm.
I will never forget the kindness. Yeah. Anything else? So we can go through the combat tracker. We can exit out. What would the group like to do? He is fleeing for sure. I can follow. Like, we can go through it, and you guys can. I'll just go through it, and then you guys can decide from there. We'll go that way. Okay. I don't like what all I've done. Where are you on my map? This one is going to continue to flee. Okay, Guillermo, it is your turn.
He's fully expecting this one to run away, but I guess I'll hold my action to attack in case he tries to attack me.
Okay.
Instead of getting the hell out of here.
Okay.
So yeah, that'll be it for my turn.
All right. Archie?
After wallowing in my own self-pity of not realizing they were people and not vampires, I'll walk over here. Don't let me. Ooh, that's laggy. And I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at the 3rd level on Guillermo.
Yes.
If it'll do it. I beg you. Oh, there we go.
X.
Good old 12.
Anything else for Archie?
Nah, that'll be the turn.
This one up here is going to begin to retreat, or continue to retreat, rather. Alright, Candor, you were up.
I'm gonna move up to this guy I killed because, just because you said I wanted them for me to believe they were vampires, so I'm gonna like be checking out like this dude's mouth and see if they're like fangs or anything. Just double checking that they were in fact humans and not vampires.
Okay. Roll investigation. Yeah, you take a look, and it looks like on their teeth specifically, like you do see that they are pointed and whatnot, but like it looks as though it is something that they've like added in to their mouth. It does not appear to be natural at all.
He went to the costume store and bought those little plastic vampire teeth. No, I've confirmed what I've been told, so that's gonna be it for me.
Okay, Kaiden?
Kaiden is going to hold his action to cast Toll the Dead on that guy if he shows any signs of attacking any of the party members.
Okay,
And that is his turn.
alright. Moro?
Moro's just gonna fly over to one of the crisp bodies and start picking at it.
Great.
Being the little arbiter of death he is. And that is his turn.
Dream Climber?
Dream Climber's gonna lean over and whisper in the guy's ear. Maybe I'll stab you when you run away. Let's find out. He's gonna ready in action for if the guy attacks, he'll hit him.
Okay.
Not if he runs away.
He is going to take cue from the leader of the group, and I guess for whatever reason, this one, with all the mess ups of it, did not end up. He would also be having fleed. He has not taken a turn, but he would have started running.
Dropping
but
his valuables?
the one in front of you, or in front of
No,
Dream Climber.
This guy's been out of the fight for a little bit.
Well, he was never. I guess somehow he didn't end up on the combat tracker when all the sheets got messed up. He didn't end up back on it, and I didn't realize until just now when I realized he hasn't moved at all. So he would have been running. But this one is going. He's like, I'm sorry, and he turns out his pockets, and there's no coin or anything in his pockets. And he begins to flee. If you would like to use your actions and or your opportunity attacks for the two there, you can. Whatever you all would like to do.
Guillermo's a merciful jester. He'll let him go.
You can go.
Okay. I feel like that puts us having gone through everyone because he would have been moving, so I'm gonna move him. I don't know why he didn't end up on there. Alright. I'm gonna clear the combat tracker then. In theory. There we go. Okay, what would the group like to do?
Guillermo, the first thing he's gonna do, he's gonna turn towards the group and like smile and be like, "Now that was a performance! Every one of you, awesome job, awesome!"
I'm glad we got aptly paid for this performance.
Yes, we did. And he's gonna go ahead and open the bag and look through and see how much is in there.
It does bring up the question, though, if they were pretending to be vampires, is that the vampire mafia they were telling us about up top, or is that just someone pretending to be the vampire mafia?
That is a very good question.
On the surface, they did say that the toll would be cheaper than 10 gold. So maybe there is an actual vampire mafia down here as well as these imposters.
Do you think the real and legitimate vampire mafia would thank us for getting rid of the imposters? Because, I mean, if they would be willing to give us a discount, then, you know, actual vampires, I probably wouldn't like to mess with too much.
Yes, I wouldn't want to run into them.
Maybe they'll respond more negatively to the garlic smell. Or
And this all night.
cologne.
Have you had the garlic smell up this whole time?
Yes, actually.
Archie will take like a step back.
He'll go ahead and use prestidigitation again. First, to clean Lorman's boots because fuck it, why not? That's his homie. And then he's gonna go ahead and get rid of his garlic smell.
Haydn is going to subtly cast prestidigitation on Guillermo and keep the garlic smell.
Oh, regardless, which way do we go now?
It's not going away.
Well, my boots are shiny. Look, shiny boots. And he admires his reflection in his boots.
Ah,
I would like to loot the bodies, avoiding any weapons. I'm not touching any weapons.
Well, the three bodies here in this area are completely burnt, so there's nothing to loot from them.
Fair enough.
oh, how much was in the bag, Charlie?
55 gold.
Ooh. All right, that's
That's
going
smart.
straight into the party inventory.
Ooh,
What's
I
this
see doorway.
stick over here? Is this
Give me one second. Give me one
Right.
second. I'm doing the loot first.
I'm gonna go ahead and use a first level healing word on myself.
Sorry, my computer is freezing now, because of course it is.
Is it disinfection? Does that disinfect? For no reason in particular.
I don't know if disinfect is the right word, but okay.
Well,
So create instantaneous sensory effect, instantly light or snuff out candle, clean or soil an object, chill, warm, or flavor up to 1 cubic foot of non-living material. You can make a color, small mark, or symbol appear on an object. Yeah, no, this has nothing about disinfecting. So it cleans or soils an object.
I went to go look at Kander's character art that I have for him. He has like little fangs. So if I wanted to pretend to be a vampire, I could. I don't need their fake vampire teeth.
Vampire teeth win.
You find 4 silver on that one, and like nothing else is on it except for a lucky rabbit's foot.
Should totally keep that.
I mean, you assume it's lucky. And then as far as here, so you are seeing the statues that are throughout. Those are 6 foot tall statues. You can see each of them have names carved in, and it looks as though they've been crossed out with chalk, and beneath them there are new names that have been added. It appears to be in Goblin. I don't know if anyone speaks Goblin or can read it. Rather, go ahead.
I was gonna say, could I want to transcribe the names in Goblin onto like a piece of paper, but I also want to then clean off the chalk so I can try to read what's actually there on the placard.
Actually.
Okay. Yep. So go ahead and what should we make that? Just do an intelligence roll for me.
Sure.
Or was what? I hate the use of those 2 words because to me they mean exactly the same. Like as a human.
Intelligence roll?
Well, sorry. I just need 1 second to like, because for me as a person, wisdom and intelligence means the exact same. So, like, I always get those confused.
Well, I mean, I'll roll whichever. Just
Yeah.
let me know.
Yeah, it would be intelligence.
Okay. All right.
Like now that you mentioned someone wrote in chalk on this wall before
Nice.
that door, and thieves can't, I'm gonna make sure they're actual vampires before paying the toll. Just to warn anybody else coming in.
A nat 20. Bada bing.
Yeah, you get that transcribed, copying the goblin. You can't read what you've written, but you do copy it. It looks to be identical to what you're seeing in goblin.
Cool. And is the actual like what's written on there like? Can I read it through like all the freaking chalk in Goblin Scratch, or would I actually like have to physically clean it off?
You
in
would
order
have to
read
get
what-
it cleaned off to be able to read it.
Oh, okay. Then I'd like to use prestidigitation to
Okay.
clean that off to read what's really there.
Yeah, so this one down here, you get the word Elandrin, which I'll put in the chat. And then up here, you end up with Ruthander. I love that it's showing up as you. It's because I have your token highlighted. And then the furthest one, you end up with Anthalis.
Hmm.
Do these names mean anything to Kaiden?
Let's see.
I assume they're historical figures of some sort, right?
Or even
That's
nobles,
not
I think they were.
that's not what the names are meaning though, because I know what the name. I don't know what language those words are written in, but I know what they translate to.
Gotcha.
I would say if anyone, just based on looking, I'm gonna guess that Archie might be the only one. Because to me, it looks like it might be elfish. Is going to be what I go with because it really doesn't say.
Ooh.
So it is just calling them the South statue, the Central statue, and the North statue.
South, Central, North. But I'm presuming that's South?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Weird. So, Eladrin is the South. Onthalis is the North.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna keep that in mind. That may come important later.
And then as far as the body, which you had asked, you do see this looks to be a long dead hobgoblin, and you can see that there is a white wooden staff that is broken in half.
Can I mage hand the 2 pieces of the staff and put them in my backpack?
Just pick it up.
Broken. It can't be magical.
Yeah, not anymore.
I don't trust it.
Why are you putting it in your bag?
I'm curious about it. Perhaps I can fix it.
I have mending. Wait, actually, let me double check myself. Oh, I don't have mending. Sorry, never mind. I lied.
If I focus hard enough tomorrow, I can fix it.
As you pick it up with Mage Hand, it begins to wail, and both pieces actually begin at the same time, so it's kind of muffled together, but you do get that it's crying help, thief, criminal.
The staff is crying.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I'm
Oh,
going to put the staff back on the ground.
Okay, yep.
Does it
You
keep shouting
drop
out?
it. Nope, it has stopped.
Well, I'm not in the market for a talking staff, so fair enough.
A talking weapon just sounds dreadfully annoying.
strange.
I mean, I talk a lot, quite enough as it is. Could you imagine a sword that talked as much as me?
That would be annoying.
Gods. Pretty sure I had a nightmare about that once.
That would make for a good act. If I were some backwards peasant, I would pay a coin or two to watch a sword tell me a story.
I think we'll put a pin in that one and think about that one.
Oh, it looks
Right.
around.
Perhaps for
Or does
later. Perhaps for later. Ooh, a door. Who wants to do the honor?
Archie's
Archie's
already
already
halfway
open.
down the hallway.
Oh,
30 feet down.
You see anything in there, Archie?
It turns.
Oh.
I don't know.
follow.
Oh, I found another door.
Ooh, more doors! Let's go, let's go!
Alright, who wants to open this one?
I mean, I was attacked by fake vampires before, so I think someone else has to get the next one.
Do it. I guess it's my job. I'll check it for traps and I'll see if it's locked.
Okay. Roll investigation for me.
Trap will be fine.
You do not notice any traps. You reach for the door. It is not locked.
Navy SEALs. Boop.
Oh, it's a closet.
You open it up and you see what looks to be a closet.
Oh,
Is it
that's like a
completely
load.
And then let's see.
I'm not coming out. You can't make me. This is where I live now.
And this just leads back to the weird slits in the wall.
Yeah, one second. You guys are going too fast for me. Sorry, there's like 15 different places I have to be looking at stuff. Okay, anyone who has a passive above a 15, when you open up that door and look in, you do notice that it looks like there is a piece of the wall to the west that is just sticking out a little bit.
So that way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got to go back around.
Lorman will poke the wall.
Yeah, you find that there is a door. Are you opening it?
Oh yeah.
As you open the door, there seems to have been a alarm that was set to it, where all of a sudden these dishes just come crashing down, clambering to the floor.
Lorman goes, "Oh, look out, vampires!"
With porcelain traps.
Who would waste perfectly good plates?
Vampires.
Bastard, I tell you. I mean, really. Good cookware wasted on the ground.
Oh, you're not gonna let us go through the door, Charlie? Come
Does
on.
it not open?
I
It's
keep
not
getting
open.
No, it's at the wall.
There, it's open.
Oh,
there.
yarn. Or is
There
that
you go.
plates? That's plates. Never mind.
Yeah, those are the plates.
Are any of the plates still whole?
Nope, they look like they are busted. In fact, it looks like they have fallen, like there have been plates that have fallen over and over again in this area.
Oh, that probably lets the
We,
vampires.
we have made a complete circle.
Well, do we go up or do we go to the left? That's the left, right?
I
Yes.
did see some of our would-be extortioners. Some of them ran to the north, so I mean there is a slight possibility we'll run into them again.
Someone left as well.
I wonder if they're back there quivering in their boots still.
Probably. It's not like it's been a whole day since we kicked their ass.
Right, it's only been a few minutes at best, but I mean, who do you think their leader really is if they're not actually vampires? Another one of those blue fleshy things?
Oh, yeah. I need to take a look at one of those.
Right. I don't think I've ever seen one of these things before. Guillermo's gonna kind of like walk up to it and kick it a few times.
Yeah,
And
you kick it.
I mean, it's definitely dead. Guillermo does not need to be a doctor to tell you this, but.
Could I examine it? Like, try to figure out what it is?
Yeah, you can roll history to see if you've seen one before.
Wait. Oh, I got +2 in that.
Heck yeah.
Oh, hell yeah!
Ooh, let's go!
You take a look at the body and determine that it's some kind of shape shifter, and specifically you kind of begin to reflect and you realize it most likely was a doppelganger.
Oh. Relay that information. The party. I don't know what the hell a doppelganger is, but I've seen one before.
Maybe you read about it in a book.
Yeah.
Doppelganger. I mean, aside from it being a funny name, I don't think I've ever seen something like this before.
Do they mimic someone else's appearance?
I mean, I had a friend of mine back in my father's circus who could cast a spell to do something similar, but you know, he always had a habit of transforming into very strange-looking dwarves. He always transformed into dwarves for some reason. It was a bit odd.
It's specific.
To each their own, I suppose.
Was one of them named Gundren? Was he forgotten about for a month?
Only a month.
Who is Gundren?
No, some guy. He's not important.
Apparently not.
Okay. But anyways, well, the other ones are burnt, and if they didn't turn into one of these, then maybe they were coerced into being here, I guess. I don't know. Let's flip a coin. And Guillermo's gonna take a coin out of his pocket. Heads, we go west. Tails, we take north.
Uno.
Heads. So, the western path.
Alright.
Adventure.
Adventure.
Cool. All right, let's do a quick break and then we will continue west. Oh, that's fancy. It lights up now if I pause it.
Ooh.
Maybe that'll help me not forget. All right. If you are watching the stream, we will be back in at about 3:15. Let's see how close to being on time I can be. Probably not very. All right, we will see you in about 5 minutes. Chat.
long you survived down here? Like, how? Did you just have a surplus of food?
The mage, he can
Or
probably
wait.
make his own food.
Yeah. In hindsight, yeah.
There's a tavern on the skull port level that you guys are going to. There's all kinds of food. People bring it up and down, I'm sure. All right, welcome back, chat. We are back exploring and trying to find this guy that totally is not hidden anywhere. Right, Ricky? Ricky
Sure.
with Y. All right. To the west, I believe, is what we had decided.
Yes.
Let me grab my map so it's easier. Okay. Yeah, so you begin heading towards the western side of this. Let me fix the stream.
Another door.
And you find a door, and you find a second door.
Oh my god, there's so many doors.
So many doors. Which door would we like to open first?
What if we each open one?
Okay, great.
Hypothetically.
You
Who knows?
can.
Maybe there'll be a vampire behind it again.
Pyre. Put that in quotation marks.
They don't open that door yet.
Wait, which one are we not allowed to open?
The one where the guy's hiding.
No. No. The one where I haven't rolled for the other guy that's hiding.
I can see him too. I can see him too. Want me to roll for it?
Why must we bully?
Because this is D&D, that's all we do is bully.
I mean, it's
Just
not like
ask
it's gonna
group.
take you much to find them. You knew they were going in this direction. Like, my bad. All right, which door or both are we opening?
I mean, I'm cool to open both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Same old song and dance, check for traps, see if it's locked.
All right. Investigation for me.
Hey, my character has some intelligence. He knows what a trap is. Maybe. On a good day.
You don't notice any traps, but it is locked.
And I
Oh.
will pick that lock.
You have these tools.
Yeah, I've got 2 sets of thieves' tools.
Look at you
'Cause I'm
go.
prepared.
Candor's got everything. We went over this last week.
Yep.
Well,
Fool's got max encumbrance.
go ahead and roll to open it. You.
Damn.
You begin picking the lock, and it does, with a little persistence, open up for you.
Ready?
Get the locked open, and are you opening the door?
Waiting to see if they're gonna open the other one. Or if they just want me to do this one first.
Guillermo will go ahead and inspect this door in front of him for any traps. Kind of
Okay.
like how he did.
Go for it. Investigation.
Hopefully do better than me.
I did not.
You do not notice any traps. That door is also locked.
Ooh, I also have Steve's tools. I would like to attempt to pick it.
Okay.
Sleight of hand, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie. Wah wah.
Yep.
Thirteen.
You unfortunately are trying to get it open, and you get the lock kind of jammed up on you. You're not able to get that lock to be unlocked.
Guillermo just kind of grumbles to himself and puts away his lockpicking tools. I did not have as much luck as you did.
This first. Well, fuck it. They know we're here. We know they're here. I'm gonna Navy Seals the door and just kick it in.
Ooh.
You open up the door. As you open the room, you notice that this room seems very lived in. You see that there are 8 bedrolls that are spread across the floor. And as you are looking, you also, like, you see rusty oil lanterns that are flickering on the floor with a dim light. And as you adjust, you do see, cowering underneath the bedroll over here, you, see one of the ones who had, tried running from the group, and he, no, no harm. We're done. No more.
I mean, I've got my sword in one hand, so it's not going to look very convincing, but I'm going to attempt to hold my hands up and be like, nope, but we'll leave you alone. Is there anything cool in here?
Just betting. There's nothing else. All the coin was in the pouch.
Mm. You said they have rusty. Because I kind of want to get rid of this, and I don't think anyone else is going to need a hooded lantern. So as a peace offering, I'm going to leave my hooded lantern, like, there. I'm not giving him my oil, but at least that way that's some weight I'm no longer carrying.
He looks at you very perplexed, and are you sure?
I'm just going to point to myself and be like, do I look like I need it?
Guillermo's just behind Candor, shrugging at the person.
He kind of gives a shrug towards Candor, and thank you. We'll appreciate it. Those of us left.
I'm gonna, like, kind of point out in the hallway towards the other door. So what's behind the other one?
Directly behind another door. And then it is Yugatar's room.
Oh, that's the big boss, right?
He thinks he's the big boss.
So do y'all work for somebody, or is this just like his operation?
We work together, but I guess him and Halia. It's both of theirs, but they don't always see eye to eye.
Alia.
Haria, sorry, I said,
Haria.
yeah, I said L's because I thought, but it's ours, Haria.
Okay.
And you would recognize that to be the name, well, Guillermo would recognize that name from when stepping in, that they had said welcome to her lair.
So is she a fake vampire too, or is she like an actual vampire?
I couldn't say for certain.
Alrighty. Oh, Guillermo's right behind me. I'm like, just want to close the door and pretend he wasn't here?
Sure. Okay.
Okay. I'm just gonna close that door.
Guillermo's just gonna say goodbye through the door as it's closing.
Bye.
What a
Adam's gonna
strange
go up to the
encounter.
door. Sleep well, friend.
I don't think he's going to sleep very well.
Good.
Well, we know this is the big boss's room, so I'm going to take a crack at getting this guy open.
Kaiden is gonna cast guidance on you.
Boy. So it's just another D4.
Yep. And since Pedro's check failed, the DC has gone up on it. Just
Yeah,
as
no.
an FYI.
Ooh.
Roll the other
Okay,
D4.
let's see.
A 28.
31.
Nice. Yep, you are good. You get that lock picked. Navy
SEALs. Boop.
You open it up and you see another door.
Oh, that's right. He did say there was another door and then the guy's room.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if this one's locked.
It is locked.
This motherfucker. Well, I guess since you've got two locks, you might as well. You know what? I'll be nice and I won't do property damage. I will just, again, pick the lock.
Okay. Yeah, that is enough to get it.
And Navy SEALs again. Boop.
Yeah, you open it up and you see here that you've come into. As you open up this room, you don't see anyone in here. You see that there's a table that looks to be where games of cards have been played. You can also see that there appears to be some there are stacks of coins that are piled up. It seems as though you all interrupted the game that they might have been playing, and you also notice on the northern wall that there is the stone fresco that depicts a rugged mountain landscape, and on the surface of it, it's riddled with like caverns, and you can make out that there are tiny, intricately sculpted forms of dwarfs that are going about their daily tasks. And behind the mountain, the stone is carved into brilliant rays of sunlight that are stretching outward, filling the wall with a glow. And directly beneath this, you see carved into the floor that there is a stone tub. You're not really sure what the purpose is of the tub. It just kind of adds to everything. As you take a look, let me see real quick. Can I not move that? It's fun. Okay, I can't. What is your passive perception?
Mine's
Okay.
13.
Yeah, no one's as high enough,
Passive
but if you all want to roll perception, you can.
I already rolled twice.
Ricky, that doesn't count.
I mean, Kendra's just gonna shout, dude, we know you ran this way. Both doors are locked. Just come out. We won't hurt you.
Reluctantly, he does come out because it's only a matter of time before you find him. He slides out from underneath the bed. You found me.
Good job, sport.
So, a question. Actually, two questions. What exactly is a doppelganger? And are you one of them as well?
Aren't they creatures that can shift?
I mean, are you a creature that can shift?
I'm an actor, I'm afraid. I guess that's as shifty as I can get.
Guillermo's gonna insight check. He severely doubts this man's credentials, let's say.
Okay.
Wah wah, an 11.
He seems to be telling the truth. I mean, he was putting on quite the performance.
Okay. Then what about this Haria person? We heard you saying that this was her lair and whatnot. If we wind up stumbling into her, is she going to put up a fight?
Just kill her.
Wow.
Is she an
okay.
actual vampire?
That's you've thrown her under the carriage right there with that one. Kill her?
Yes, just be done with her.
Do you not like her that much?
Well, that's the problem of it all. Do I not like her? I loved her. I loved her so much, and she went and betrayed me.
Wow. I was not expecting it to take this sort of turn.
I was not expecting it to take this turn either. I just don't understand her.
Hmm.
She's taken my heart and shattered it into pieces. And she won't listen for anything, and then she has a damn creature always there. I don't like the thing, it gives me the shivers.
What kind of creature are you speaking of exactly? What does it look like?
Uh, Disgusting, disturbing. I've never seen
Mm,
anything quite so vile as this.
could you give me a description other than disgusting and whatever that second word was?
Disturbing.
Right, yes, except for those two.
It's pieced together, it's got a grisly assortment of parts. It makes no sense to me why she could want to be around it. I understand it's tougher or whatever, but I believe she loves it more than she loves me.
Well, if it's pieced together with a bunch of assorted parts, then that love is a bit disturbing. But with that
Isn't
out
all
of
love
the
disturbing? All love is disturbing, I'm afraid. It drives you mad. This whole thing was
I
her
mean,
idea, and now she won't even speak to me, won't even look at me.
um, if we were to run into her, I know you say dispatch her, and you don't very much care. Um, what should we look out for? Is she known for any sort of trick she uses in particular? What form does she usually take?
She's senile, my friend. She has gone mad. She believes that this act that we play, that it's real. I can't explain it. I know that we're merely acting to get money and to survive. We weren't able to make a living up top, but down here we are. We're able to collect for passage, usually. Usually they're not as clever as you all seem to have been, or as ready to fight. They're spooked by everything. But somewhere along the way, she's lost all rhyme and reason.
Hmm. Well, I mean, it would be in bad taste if we were to try and harm you now, especially now that you've essentially bared your heart to us. Not in the literal sense, of course, that would be very gross. But, I mean,
What's left of my heart, it's in pieces. I don't even know if I have a piece big enough to even call it a heart at this point, I'm afraid.
well, I mean, if we go and dispatch her, I mean, I'm not exactly sure if that's going to cure your heartache, my friend. But, I suppose we just won't mention it if we do.
Do you know the cure? Is there one? I keep trying to just get through, but I can't, and it's affecting my everything. I feel my performance has been off. I wasn't as convincing this afternoon as I usually am. And I've lost friends because I couldn't pull through and get it together.
Well, keep practicing, I guess. I do not know what to tell you. I mean, I was formally trained at a school, and I don't know what sort of bard's training one could get underground. So,
We weren't always underground. We were above ground. We tried to make a living for ourselves, and we just simply we couldn't. So we retreated down here to adventure. But then we realized that we could perhaps make coin by pretending and not pretending, but acting rather, the part of vampires. People are really spooked by them. Most are not ready to take on a group of vampires, so they just give to us, and we take that in as though they are tossing a coin for our performance rather than out of fear.
hmm. Hmm, hmm, hmm. Friends? I guess now is a good time to just depart and leave him to his whatever, right?
I would like to look at the table because you said the game was in progress. Can I tell who is winning?
Yeah. What kind of roll do we think that is? Insight?
Investigation, maybe?
Investigation?
Investigation, sure. I'm just curious.
Ooh.
Oh,
What the hell did you roll? Ricky
I
with
have
a Y.
I have tool proficiencies with playing card set.
Okay.
And I wanted to see
Yeah.
when I clicked on it what it used.
Oh,
I didn't think it was gonna roll. Thought it was gonna ask me to roll.
So what did it do? It just added your proficiency to your intelligence?
Yeah, which is just dog shit. So
yeah.
Okay.
I guess I could have done that too because I do have proficiency in playing cards as well. But
Well, it looks as though there are more coins stacked near this chair over here. So I think you would infer that to be who was winning.
um, no, I won't ruin their day. I thought about like ruining their deck and just stealing one of the cards, but no, I'll be nice.
I mean, we did just murder a bunch of his
Yeah.
allies.
Yeah, and he is like suffering heartbreak,
Well,
and he
you
has no
said
alcohol.
Candor is proficient in cards, and so is Dream Climber. You would quickly notice because the cards are flipped upright. Looking at the cards, it appears it's a marked deck.
Mm,
no.
smart people. Okay, you know what? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change one of the marks on the card, so it's a slightly less marked deck.
Seeing you messing with the cards, go ahead and make a sleight of hand as you do that.
Okay.
He looks at you. Do you want to play a game of cards? Can I interest you?
No, I only play with my unmarked deck. Sorry.
Oh no! I don't cheat. I don't cheat. Okay, I
Well,
cheat a
somebody
little.
was. Okay.
cheat a little.
Well, as all good gamblers do. Let's be real. If you're not cheating, you're not trying.
Ah, yes.
Well, I mean, we did kind of slay a few of your gambling buddies. So I guess we will leave you to it. We'll keep a lookout for this Haria person. And her, stitched friend.
Yes. Just get rid of her. It will be best for everyone. You will see.
It's a bit more ominous than I would like, but I guess we will see. And then Guillermo's gonna go ahead and kind of step out of the room.
Would anyone be taking anything off of the table?
Oh,
yeah.
Solomon's gonna take all the coins off the table.
Yep.
Like, are you not even
Kyle-
hiding it? You're just grabbing
No,
them?
no. He is gonna open a sack and just
Sweep the coin
into the sack, and then he's gonna reach into the sack and he's gonna grab out one gold coin, and he says, "For your performance today, sir," and put it on the table and walk out.
As
Aw.
Lorman's doing that, Kaiden's gonna look over to the guy. You know what I find heartbreaking is you said you only had 55 gold pieces for the toll, and yet we find more here. Is there anything else you're hiding?
I meant on my person. I only had 55 on my person. I didn't lie about that. We never discussed
Seems
coming
like
to my room.
semantics, though, does it not?
I don't know if I'd say that.
I mean, guys, let's. Are we going to really shake him down for the rest of his money?
I left him enough to get back up the portal.
Oh, so wait, you took you took the coins off of the table and then left behind 1 gold coin for him.
He pulled it out and gave it to him. And said, for your performance.
Also, my friend, it seems to be a lot of locked doors around here. You don't happen to have any keys for any further locked doors we might encounter, do you?
I'm afraid I do not have any keys. We did not build this dungeon, unfortunately, so we do not own the keys.
Is there any places around here you would personally avoid? Apart from us, of course.
I will make sure everyone knows to avoid you all. I would, I don't know that you can necessarily avoid everything. But I would, watch for the bugbears and the goblins. So there's something off about them. I can't exactly pinpoint. I don't know. I wish the goblins would see that they have more worth than the bugbears seem to believe that they do.
Oh, you mean those bugbears? The ones with the, the holes in the back of their heads.
Holes in the back of their heads. I wasn't aware that they had... What? How does that work if they have a hole in the back of their head? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, we managed to kill one of them, and out popped a brain creature that tried to, tried to do the same thing to me, but I guess I was too smart for it.
Well, us actors, we are very smart indeed. I do not know of these brain-eating creatures that you mentioned, but I will invest in a hat. That should help, right? Might I have another coin back so I can buy a hat?
No.
Well then.
Yes. This creature's very susceptible to people not moving, so make sure to stand very still when you come across one. You should fare better than the others.
Right. Something about them not detecting movement. So if you freeze up like a statue, they will not mess with you.
I don't know that I can stand still forever. That just seems like an awful way to live. But I will take this into consideration. I appreciate it.
You're most welcome. All right.
How much money am I making away with, Charlie?
Oh, yeah, that's a great question. I put
55
one thing.
plus.
Yeah, well, you guys already.
thought-
I think you added that. Where was I? Because I moved. You are making away with 220 copper, 91 silver, and 85 gold.
God.
The
Holding
copper.
out on us.
84 gold.
Yes, 84 gold.
All right.
Very nice.
Are you putting them in the party inventory?
Yeah.
Nice.
He's gonna all that, and he's gonna take there's a ring, and he's gonna hold up a silver ring with Dwarven symbols, and he's gonna offer it to Kaiden. Does this seem like magical to you? He's gonna hand it over.
Oh,
Have a
I
look
didn't
at it.
realize. So both of you actually, this is like maybe low-key the funniest thing I feel I've read in this. Both of you speak Dwarvish, so I'm gonna go with you would be familiar with things. The symbols on here you commonly associate with fertility and sexual potency.
Oh my.
No.
Yeah,
Hamana hamana awooga.
yeah, like that is straight from the module itself.
Dig around, is this ring just asking?
Well, it seems like
Oh,
a nice
no.
piece, of course. I think you should hold on to it, Lorimer.
Lorimer goes, yes. And very potent. Puts it on his
Not
finger.
that you need it,
Oh,
of course, but
He puts it on his finger. Hell with it. I was gonna say. If it was a Dwarven ring, would it fit? But dwarves got meat hooks, as we learned from Baldur's Gate 3, so.
Was
Yeah,
it
their
that
hands are.
Pedro?
Yeah, my
Those
giant fucking,
hands. Those fucking
my
hands.
dwarven, my catcher's mitts for hands. Yeah.
All right, where to next, my friends?
The only other way we haven't gone.
There's lots of ways you haven't gone.
That's yeah, I was gonna say.
this is like those two ways down here too. Yeah, north sounds nice then.
I lost this key. As you all are walking and kind of taking a look, can I have everybody roll me perception?
Perception.
Perception. Oh, haha. Oh. 1.
22, 25, 23, 21,
Nice.
11.
I don't see anything. These goggles are fogging real.
Okay. As you all are watching, everyone except for Kaiden, you notice when you get up here that there are two what look to be secret doors.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Secret tunnel.
Did we hit the first one yet?
Yeah.
Oh,
Can you not see it?
Nah, I see the wall, yeah.
It's a
Ooh,
very
it's like a
long
real dark.
hallway.
I think I feel a bit of a draft.
As you open the door, you can see inside what looks to be a dozen empty bedrolls scattered across the dusty floor, and they appear to have been abandoned. They are disheveled, hinting at a hasty departure. The stillness of the chamber stands in stark contrast to the kinetic energy that it must have once filled. It leaves you with an unsettling feeling. And your gaze is drawn to the walls where you can see faded frescoes covering every inch of the surface. These ancient works of art depict scenes of terror as villagers and farmers are tormented by a giant bat. Its wings spread wide, casting a menacing shadow over the helpless figures below. The creature's fear is dominating into the murals that you see.
Wasn't that an omen?
Guillermo's going to take a few steps into the room here and kind of look around. Kind of like passively, he's not looking for anything in particular, but I need to step away for just a second because my food just got here.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
It's a big bat.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder what a bat like that has to eat to get that big.
As you all do move in, you do see something like sticking out down here that catches your attention.
Oh god, that's a coffin.
As you look, you do see in that dimly lit area of the chamber a cobweb draped wooden coffin that's resting upon a 2-foot high block of gray stone. Time has taken its toll on the coffin, but it remains intact, with an obvious 1-inch diameter hole bored into the foot panel. The lid of the coffin appears to be unlocked, inviting further investigation.
Hole in a coffin.
I'm tempted. It's got like some. Is that magic around it? Or is that just steam?
Those are the cobwebs that you're seeing.
Oh.
This is a very Harper thing to do, but Cantor's gonna look for spiders before he goes near any of those cobwebs.
Roll investigation.
Wait. Since Parvia thinks she's
Shit.
a vampire, do you think this belongs to her?
I mean,
Wait.
you do see that, like, there are some spiders, but you likely don't see the full extent. But they're not, like, big scaries. They're just normal spiders. Like a household.
Terrifying.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that is scary for some. I shouldn't put it that way, but they're not, like, the big giant ones. Is more
Yeah.
what I meant.
Yeah. They'll just eat me, you know, bit by bit during the day versus just all at once.
Anyway, I'm gonna open the lid.
Very tempting.
I say depends how heavy the lid is.
Solomon will open the lid. Oh, god damn it. Did it again. Dream Climber open the lid.
It's wood, it
Solomon.
can't be that heavy.
You push aside the cobwebs and you slowly lift the lid to reveal the interior. And you see a thin layer of grave dirt lying within, flattened down as though a creature once slept here. The sight sends a shiver down anyone's spine who is looking, because this does, bring into question whether or not there is a vampire group somewhere in the dungeon. Resting atop of the dirt, though, you find a vial of holy water. Its gleaming glass container standing out in stark contrast to the darkness that surrounds it. You're not sure the purpose of this vial being here, as the coffin is otherwise empty, devoid of any clues to its past occupant.
Guillermo, like, if no one else makes a move for it, Guillermo's gonna actually reach in to try to grab the holy water.
Yeah, you reach in
Mage
and you
hand.
grab it. Or you can mage hand it.
Fine.
Either one is fine. Nothing
Um,
happens when you grab for it.
Cool. Guillermo's gonna open it up and kind of give it a sniff.
What the fuck, Pedro?
It's holy
Smells
water.
like water.
It smells like water. Maybe a little stale.
It doesn't smell bitter, so I guess it's probably normal. So he's gonna go ahead and just cork it. Does anyone want this?
I'll take it.
Alright, and I've added it into the group inventory.
He's gonna hand it straight over to Archie.
Greatly appreciated. I can now bless people.
Yes, or dump it on a big scary undead creature and watch it burn. That would also be
That
kind of
too.
Do all the bedrolls up here look like they've been used recently? Or is it just like dusty or
They're all super dusty. It doesn't look like anyone has been in here in quite a while.
fun?
Well, Guillermo's gonna go ahead and start making his way to the further end of the room. Doopity-doop-boop-boop. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Was this the other secret door that you marked earlier?
Yeah, it was.
Alright, so Guillermo's going to go ahead and kind of like feel around on the wall and then try to push it open.
So when you're in the room, you're able to see those doors. So like you do see the door and you can push it open. It's from the outside that it's hard for you to be able to distinguish it.
Okay, alright, so then yeah, no feeling around then, he just pushes it open.
Yep, you push it open and you end up further down in the hallway than you had been previously.
Okay. Let's go down the other way then.
I wonder if this just leads to a dead end.
Well, it's going to have to lead somewhere. Well, hopefully not a pit to hell. Or further than
I think we're
hell.
already in one.
You know, I can't actually argue with that.
Oh, a door.
Another.
We come to another door.
Who would like to do the honors?
Same old song and dance. Check for traps. See if it's locked.
Okay, roll.
Shit. So it's
Oh.
by 9s.
Womp womp.
The door is not locked. You do not notice any traps.
Newbie seals. Oh,
Oh,
this is fancy.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yep, you
bones.
kick open the door and you see in front of you these marble steps, and there's a 70-foot vaulted ceiling, and up here you see this high back throne that is made up of interwoven bleached bones. This craftsmanship of this is both grotesque and fascinating. Each armrest is carved to resemble a fanged snake poised to strike at anyone who dare approach, is how it's designed. You also, some of you would notice, once you adjust to seeing this, you do see down below that there is a rather large skull, and it looks to be the remains of a, is it, wyvern? Is that how you pronounce it?
Ooh.
And it is mixed in with shards of clear crystal, and that leads you to believe that that was how this came to die, that it had gotten twisted up somehow. It's been reduced to nothing but skeletal remains.
Now this is fancy. Mm.
Sit in the chair. Just so I can
Okay.
feel like a big man.
Great for that.
Oh, that's a big skeleton.
What do I get for wanting to feel like a big man?
Oh, Lord.
I see a door.
Okay. All right. Does a 24 hit?
Yes.
Cool. So I'm also guessing a 27 hits
Oh,
as
Jesus.
you sit down. And it's gonna be 1, 2.
Two doors.
Okay. So you get 8 piercing damage as both arms of the chair animate, and the snakes sink their things right into you. I also need a Constitution saving throw from you.
No,
Well. Well.
He shouldn't have sat in the weird-looking throne.
It was a cool chair. One
Just
of y'all would have
hard-living.
done it if I hadn't done it. Let's be real.
Yeah. Dream Climber was gonna sit in the chair.
You are going to take 12 poison damage, which has been halved. You passed your save.
Oh. Okay. Holy shit.
And then,
Yep.
I actually do need you to make it a second time.
Give me a second. I gotta redo my damage. And then 8. And you said you'd make another con save?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, because both of them hit me.
Yeah, they both hit you. You just fucking plop down.
Ooh.
Alright, and then you are going to...
I'm gonna pass out is what I'm gonna do.
Likely. You are going to take 14 poison damage.
Oh.
It's already
Oh,
been
yeah,
halved
I'm down.
for you.
Yeah, I am down.
The snakes have gone right back into being the armrest.
Who's going to pull him off?
Dream Climber will step up and like carefully like reach around the arm like he's doing one of these maneuvers and like kind of pull Candor off in front of the throne. And he's also gonna tap on the arm with his spear to see if it turns into a snake again.
Okay, yeah, as you're pulling Candor off and you tap, it does turn into a snake again. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw to see if you can back away fast enough. That was appropriate.
Candor gets healed for 9.
Oh yeah. My 9 is definitely enough.
Alright, so you are going to...
Not
Because
99.
my one, not 20 of the day is on the fucking snake. You are going to take 7 piercing damage as it does snap like right onto you. And then I need a con save. That's your con save though. You are going to take 10 poison damage. And it's already been half from the 21.
Well, we
and
stopped touching the throne.
He's gonna step back.
Here, Guillermo would dispose of this damned thing. Watch this. And,
Oh, this will be good.
Guillermo's going to position himself right here in front of his friends. He's going to raise both of his swords above his head, and he's going to...
Where are you guys going?
He shouts the word shatter in Sylvan, and then he's going to cast the spell shatter with a 2nd level spell slot. And he is going to center it right there.
Oh god.
So it's a Constitution save, DC 14.
It's a chair, bro.
And apparently he hates the chair.
Creature made of inorganic materials such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on saving throws. On this saving throw.
That's a creature. You want non-magical object, which it clearly is magical.
So
Well,
the thing to it, you do this, and you are shocked to see that nothing happens to it.
Well, after he recovers from the tinnitus, because shatter is supposed to be like an extremely loud spell.
Yeah.
So after the ringing of the ears, he kind of just stares at it in disbelief. I definitely cast a spell on it. It doesn't look any different.
Let's-
Very much a shame.
Yep. Leave it alone because I can't heal you all.
Right. Yes. Let's leave it be.
Hmm.
I'm going to go to
Pandora.
the doors.
No.
Cool. Which door are you going to first?
The left.
The left. Okay, give me 1 second to get to the left. Okay, I'm ready whenever you are ready.
Is it locked?
It is locked.
I don't have the finest, so fuck it, we ball. I'm gonna try to break it down.
Okay.
Hell
Make an athletics.
Oh, nice.
I think
Oh wait,
that's
I
what
didn't fix.
I think that's what I want. Yeah, athletics.
17.
You hit into the door, but you do not get it to break.
Owie.
How big is this wyvern skull?
How big is it? It's not gonna fit in your bag.
No, I don't want to put it in my bag. I want to like wear it as a helmet for like 2 seconds and then take it off. You know,
How big is your head?
I don't know.
very Candor-sized head.
Yes. I mean, the horns are definitely gonna like mess with the ability to wear this as a hat for like 2 seconds.
I feel like
I just want-
you would be able to kind of get it on like a hat, like a baseball
Okay,
cap.
Yeah, I just want to feel cool after what happened at the throne before I abandon the wyvern head.
But it's cursed and it's stuck on
Yeah.
your head.
It goes ribbit.
All right,
Oh, no.
Heather, I need you to make a new character. You've turned yourself into an NPC. Everybody roll
Okay.
initiative.
Okay,
No, I'm kidding.
No.
I'm kidding.
I've got plenty.
Oh gosh. Are we gonna get a human ranger?
No, I'll
No,
play
there's
my
not
other.
Rovia.
Oh wait, no, he's. I was like, I'll play my tiefling paladin who used to be a WWE wrestler.
Oh.
The blessed brawler.
It's a glory, baby.
My God has ordained me to kick your ass!
Wonder if I should try this door again.
Here, let me try.
Oh,
he's
yeah, that's a
going
good
to
idea.
Bust out his thieves' tools and attempt to pick the lock.
You get the lock jammed.
Ah, that is not the clicking sound I wanted to hear. Shit. Condor, can you give this a shot, please?
Oh man, it's almost like I was built to do this. Like it's. I.
Brute force is fun sometimes. when
That's
it
what you
works.
get for showing off.
I mean, I wasn't trying to show off. I mean, I can't help but look dramatic with everything I do.
That
Probably
is
need to
true.
roll like a 20 for this now.
The door was
I mean,
asking for it.
Try again.
Shit. Nope, that's not gonna work. I give up.
Nope. You further jam the lock.
Yeah, that's why we leave things to the expert.
To be fair, you wouldn't have gotten it either if you'd gone first.
Oh, yeah.
Could I just try attacking the door instead? Like good old bashing it to pieces?
Yeah. Roll to hit.
Hooray! We're getting this door down eventually. Oh, fuck yeah, 20. Critical hits on the door.
Damage.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, nice. Let's see. I feel like I just need to commit this to memory.
Archie swings with the bluntest mace you've ever seen.
Okay.
You haven't read the Cure Light Wounds comments.
Oh yeah, Archie punches you, but you feel better.
I mean, you definitely have made a mark into the door.
It's at the door.
Hmm.
Should we continue or should we leave it?
Well, I suppose we should try to get the other door open.
Yeah, you'll try with that. I'm determined to get this one down.
I will let the professional do it. And he's gonna look over at Candor and wink aggressively at them.
Now the passive aggressiveness has started. We'll find out of spite. I'm not even gonna check for traps. I'm just gonna unlock. Is the door locked?
That door is not locked.
Oh well, I'm gonna bring up my thieves' tools and pretend I'm picking the lock.
Upon noticing this, Kaiden's gonna make like a real hard clicking sound, like it's a real intense picking with the locks with the prestidigitation.
Gosh.
Yeah. And then I will check for traps now that I know the door's not locked.
Okay, roll investigation.
And there's another loud bang as the door's hit with the mace.
You take a look at the door and you do not see any traps anywhere. You don't see any like wires or anything. It seems as though it's safe to open.
I'm gonna open the door with a flourish out of spite.
Right. You open that door and you see that there is a long. Well, I guess you can't really see. You see what looks to be a hallway so far.
Take an exploratory step or two into the hallway. Oh, that is a long hallway.
Yeah, you see a long, grand hall. You are immediately struck by the imposing sight of these life-size granite statue of human warriors. They stand atop two rows of pedestals, their stony gazes facing inward as if guarding some ancient secret. The skillful craftsmanship gives these statues a lifelike quality to them, and their unflinching expressions are frozen forever in time. Glancing upward, you notice that the 20-foot-high arched ceiling is lightly obscured by thick, tangled webs, casting an eerie shadow over the chamber. The once majestic hall now seems to be under the dominion of lurking, unseen forces, and as you continue to explore the unnerving sight of three giant spiders lying dead at various points in the hallway sends a shiver down your spine, as each arachnid is riddled with crossbow bolts, evidence of a recent battle fought within these very walls.
Well, they've dealt with those spiders for us, so perhaps a bit of thanks is in order. I do wonder, though. Were those from other people or a trap of some kind?
Oh, it just keeps going.
Oh, okay. Sorry, give me 1 second so I can catch up with you guys.
how much damage I'd have to do to break down that door.
He tells me it was probably magical and nothing we did was gonna work.
I mean, you were making an impact. You just didn't get all the way through its HP yet.
Well, I did another 6 to it.
I know. You still haven't gotten all the way through it.
Nah.
I was keeping track. I was paying attention to it.
Once we finish this, I'll try again.
Alright.
That door is coming down eventually.
So you do notice, well, Guillermo for sure, that there is another door up ahead.
He's gonna look around. He's gonna turn around, look down the hallway. Archie, we found another door.
I'm working on this one.
Oh, you found one too?
No, the one I was working on earlier.
Oh,
And there'll be another bang. Oh, one.
As you hit that door, you do end up knocking it down at this point, or getting it to open, rather. And you
fuck.
see inside, you find yourself faced with a large group of undertakers here, and you do recognize 3 of them from before. Those 3 immediately put up their hands. We don't want any trouble. We're staying out of your way. No trouble here. We relay to the rest of the group. We will not bother you all. You see above the table that there are 2 glowing oil lanterns hanging from chains that's casting a flickering light across the room. And upon taking a closer look after all the events that have happened, you can definitely tell that they have just really done well with their costume budget, I guess, if you will, and their makeup and things, that they are dressed as vampires rather than actual vampires.
Huh. Hey, what's off to the right of y'all? So like a point down the hallway.
It leads to the hallway just outside. You can get there either through there or through the other door where you just came from.
Oh, cheers to that. Have a good day. And they'll just step out. Sorry about your door.
I'm gonna walk up to this door over here and try to. I'm gonna test and see if it's locked first.
It is locked. They were trying to avoid you all.
Oh, I'll mention it just leads over to the Undertakers.
Oh, there's more of them.
Yeah, looked like they were having dinner. Oh.
Okay.
They're harmless.
Mostly, of course. But, alright. That's neither here nor there. Let's continue.
Nope.
Okay, pause for 1 second.
Okay.
As you all continue, you do see up ahead that there is a hall leading up here, or you can continue going to the left where you currently are going.
I see something over here. So I'm a bit curious. It looks like a hand.
Well, whoever put these stupid peelers in the way is not doing us any favors.
Green pillars, probably. I mean, we can test it. You can knock one down.
Guillermo is not the muscle of this outfit.
As you cautiously step in...
Oh, it's a dead guy.
That's interesting.
Oh, that was a
As you
fucking
all
head.
continue down in the grand hall, you do see, as you were walking, that there were 6 impressive pillars that stretched across, and you can see that each of these had tiny indentations on them, showing the passage of time and the creed of those who came before you. They were once adorned with you would only guess to be precious gemstones, but now they just stand as a reminder of the wealth and beauty that was stolen long away. In the northwest corner, you notice that in this alcove there is a rusty pile of armor lying in a heap on the floor. The twisted metal and corroded joints tell the story of a suit of animated armor that met its demise years ago, defeated by a group of adventurers who ventured into the depths of the dungeon.
Hmm. Must have been some other poor bastard. Though, I don't think I see a skeleton beneath the armor. Guillermo's gonna go ahead and approach it and try to like open it up and see if there's like a body or a skeleton of some kind beneath the armor and whatnot.
Yeah, roll investigation.
Okay. Ooh. 19.
Yeah, you easily get it opened up. You do not see any type of like bones or anything to make you think that there were any skeletal remains like now or ever before. But the armor itself is severely busted.
Well, maybe this is one of those moving armors or whatever they're called. I mean, it's not moving anymore, of course. And he kind of gives it a kick, some of the rusty armor. Should we go south or take that northern path? What do you people think?
Could always toss a coin.
Okay. Heads south. Tails north. And he's gonna take a coin out of his bag and flip it.
Tails?
It looks like we're going north.
Oop.
Ricky apparently had to step away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he marked his token.
Oh. Dead guy.
Dead guy. As you cautiously step into this dimly lit room, you see a gruesome sight that awaits you. This maggot-ridden corpse of a dead human lies face down on the cold, unforgiving floor. The stench of decay assaults your senses, a reminder of the harsh realities that await those who dare to explore the depths of the dungeon. Next to the corpse, you see a discarded scimitar lying on the ground. Its once sharp edge, now dulled by time and neglect, and alongside it, a light crossbow rests, a testament to the fallen adventurer's failed attempts at self-defense. There is a money pouch there as well, sitting abandoned beside the lifeless body, a crude reminder of the fleeting value of wealth in the face of death.
Mage.
Okay, what are you gonna pick up from it?
The money.
Yeah, you mage hand and you grab the money pouch. Inside though it is empty.
Oh.
Throw it at the dead body. Well, something of value. Also, smelling the decay, Kaiden is going to stop the garlic smell coming from Guillermo and make it smell a bit nicer from the body. Maybe like oranges.
You suddenly get a citrus smell.
Oranges.
That was you!
What do you
Yep.
mean?
I don't smell like garlic anymore.
I didn't do anything.
I feel like you're messing with me.
Sorry to say I don't have that ability.
Right. Okay. Perhaps I just forgot to undo my spell earlier.
That must be it, I'm sure.
Guillermo's gonna kind of like grumble to himself as he's staring at the body.
It's like oranges. Candor is gonna kind of like ruffle through the body some more, just to see if there's anything of interest. I don't know. Maybe he drew a map.
Okay. Roll investigation.
So now I
Actually,
think
so
about it.
if you're touching it, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Oranges.
Oof.
As you get super close, you do suddenly become sick, and you are poisoned for the next hour, my friend.
Wait,
Oh.
let me find poison.
He's
Poison.
poisoned?
Mm-hmm.
Poison on a rogue, rough.
Oh. If dang it! I had a spell slot for that, but it's gone.
Daylight. No.
I felt really bad when you were casting daylight.
Yeah, it's okay. You learn.
Okay. Let me roll my investigation. That can't go wrong, right? Oh fuck.
Especially because you're rolling with disadvantage. Well, you don't even need to.
Well, yeah, I forgot to roll it with disadvantage, and it didn't matter.
It didn't matter. You cannot stomach to poke around on this adventurer to try to find anything.
There ain't shit here. Let's go.
Feeling alright, Kanda?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Alright. So we check that south door. Or path at least.
Yeah, you see a hallway that's leading down to the southern end.
Mm.
You eventually
stop pinging me.
see a door up ahead.
You say that.
Do you not see the door?
No,
I see it.
finally got there.
I
Wait,
just
which
didn't
way?
like the silence. As you approach, you come to a stone door, and you can see engraved, like, up above, there is a message that reads, just, like, all bolded, the word contestants.
Uh-oh. This is a... Oh, this is related to the welcome to the show, isn't it? There was text like that earlier.
Oh.
Should we check it out or move on?
Gonna let the experts do it.
This expert isn't feeling so well.
Yeah.
But, you know, considering how petty Candor's going to be towards Guillermo right now, he may be sick, but he's still going to be petty about this. He's going to check if the door's locked.
The door is unlocked.
Okay. Well, door's not locked. I'm just going to push it open. Oh, hello.
Oh, that's
I need dexterity saves from Guillermo and Candor, please.
Oh, this can't go well. See.
Oh, okay. Didn't go bad.
Mm.
You see,
Both?
as you open this door, It is a 10-foot square room, and you are taken aback by the chilling sight that greets you. And suddenly, an avalanche of skulls tumbles into the hallway, clattering loudly against the floor as they spill from the chamber. You are able, both of you, to jump out of the way before getting hit by any of them. But the room looks as though it was filled floor to ceiling with skulls of dead adventurers and other what look to be humanoids. Thousands of them have been accumulated here. There's hollow eye sockets staring blankly into the void, each skull telling a haunting story of a life cut short. And as they tumble out, all of a sudden a banner drops from the ceiling, and you see as these twinkling lights begin to radiate, and you even hear music that suddenly begins to play coming from this now opened room. And that is where we will stop for this week.
Ooh.
Dun dun dun.
Nothing creepy about that.
Nothing at all. All right, if you
Nothing
were
at all.
watching, thank you for tuning in to the show. Welcome, contestants. We will be back next week with some more, so make sure to drop in next week and see what happens. We will see you then. Bye, chat.